Welcome to the Angel Empowerment Healing Show with your hosts, Cindy Smith and Sam Bell. Join them every week as they share powerful tools, advice, and angel messages that will empower you to own your wellness. Welcome to the Angel Empowerment Healing Show with myself, Cindy Smith.
And with me, Sam Bell. And this week, we pulled a card, haven't we, Cindy? And I think you're going to tell us what that card was and then welcome our guest.
We pulled the Vibrational match card and we invited Tracy Morris once again to be with us, one of our founding members, to give us some perspective on what vibrational match energy means for her also. And Tracy and I recently had a conversation about vibrational match and working with clients. So we're going to start right there. I'm going to let you, Tracy, go right into that.
Hi there, everyone. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sam. So vibrational match. So it's really important that you do have that match when it's friendships, healing, any of that kind of thing. And one of the things that I could use as an example is we just had an expo recently, and there's be three of us standing there offering card readings. And when an individual comes up, they would look at one of us and go, I will pick her. It's because it's a vibrational match for them. Their energy and that individual's energy mix together, and they feel good around that person and they feel comfortable.
Yes. And so, we've said that for years too. Why somebody walks into a store and there may be three clerks that are going to assist, but you walk in and you're attracted to one particular one. And it could be just a smile or the way they looked at you, but it's vibrational match energy. It's like we're more in sync. So, and Sam can get into the whole quantum entanglement with her quantum physics. But when I'm going to back up a little bit and I'm going to read part of the card when we pulled the card, okay? It's Archangel Samuel is the archangel that gives the message, but it's also Raphael is stepping in and Archangel Jophiel is stepping in because it's an archangel that Tracy works with so much. So we have all three archangels joining us on this podcast: Samuel, Raphael, and Jophiel. So here's the message that I channeled onto the card Inspire, Change, and Healing deck. My child, you have the power to attract vibrational energy. Bring focus to the area in your life where you desire change. Ask for a vibrational match specific to the area of change. So let's just talk about that, because we're thinking Raphael and healing, and the area of change would be healing, whether it's emotional, spiritual, physical, or mental. And so we're thinking all three archangels. So automatically, when I think Raphael asking us to focus on the vibrational match is the healing. The vibrational match is the healing vibration of flow that is going through a practitioner to the client or the person or me receiving it. It's about the vibration of the divine healing. And that divine healing is going to match where it is needed. Hopefully I just made sense with all that. Did I make sense, ladies? Yes?
I think
okay.
So. Yeah.
You think so?
I understand.
Okay. Tracy, you explain it another way, and then it gives the opportunity for all of our listeners to understand.
Okay. So when I think of vibrational match, again, I work with Archangel Jophiel a lot. And she is the archangel that really, really is, her vibration matches my vibration. she's also able to take that vibration and intertwine it with mine and bring me down to a calm state, if that makes sense. So when I work with Raphael and Raphael, I'm flowing all of the Raphael's healing energy through as I'm doing a healing empowerment session. But at the same time, I have Raphael with me because our vibrations are so much alike and what she can do with my vibration. And then that way I'm flowing it. I'm calm all the time. There's just like a pink bubble around me, and Archangel Raphael comes through and he just flows his energy through. I hope that's starting to make sense.
Yes. So what do you, and both of you could share this, when we're flowing Raphael as a vibration of a healing vibration, and, we're talking about vibrational match, there are times we're working with the client, that client's been drawn to work with us and we're working with the client, but there's a block. You can just feel the energy, it stopped. Sam, when you feel that block, it can be lots of different reasons the block is there, but when you feel a block, what do you usually do with Raphael's vibration?
So for me, I have a lot of clients who are coaching clients or healing clients. And when we hit that block, I will try to change that vibration. So change up that, the flow of the session with my client. So that might be that sometimes I will find that, somebody is blocking from their receiving. And, sometimes I will just change my vibration, and maybe just maybe it's because they're feeling unsure or unsafe. So I will realize that. So I will say something or try to make them feel comfortable and safe. I don't want to get into, clearing blockages here on this show, but taking it really back down to basics and, a healing relationship. One of the things that we teach our angel empowerment healing practitioners is the importance of a therapeutic relationship. And that is that, we make sure that our clients feel safe, feel comfortable, that they trust, and we teach them how to ensure that they can communicate that to their clients. It could be the way that we look at them, the expression on our face, the words that we say, our body language, all of these things that give one another the cues that, they don't need to feel unsafe or insecure, but feel safe and secure. And that is just so important. It's like if you go to see your physician and your physician is too busy playing on the phone and can't be bothered talking to you or has no eye contact, it doesn't instill a feeling of confidence and feeling safe. And that can block healing. It's so important, that therapeutic relationship. So does that make sense? Does that help?
Yeah, that does.
Yep.
We're in all kinds of aspects of the vibrational. Read the affirmation, Tracy, and see how you respond to this one. I increase my divine vibration as I ask to be in alignment with vibrational match energy now.
So this is when I'm working on a client, or just in general?
In general, what comes up for you when you hear, I increase my divine vibration as I ask to be in alignment?
The words are in my head, but they just don't want to come out.
Well,
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I know. You already answered it. So you answered it in a different way, because you said this affirmation responds to how you use Raphael to bring you into that certain state to be your conduit.
Yeah, it reminds you of energy.
Yeah, so
Right.
you're already doing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just do it naturally, and then when we want to put words to how to describe it, it isn't as easy.
Yeah.
But so as I'm reading, I'm like, oh yeah, you just did in a redundant question, Cindy, because she already described it.
Yeah, but we were going back to how do you change up your client's energy if there's a block too. Sometimes what I'll do is I go and grab a crystal and to them, so that energy and that vibration is different also. Sometimes what I'll do too is, if we're having a bit of a block, I get them to take a few deep, deep breaths in and out. And then we go off a little bit to meditate, like taking them to their sacred space. Right. And then once they get in there, you can just feel their energy just calm down. And then they just give you a nod. Okay, we're ready to go again. So I hope that's better.
Yeah, no, that's a great way to define it. Because really the card says vibrational match, but really what we're talking about is healing vibration and the flow of vibration going through us as a conduit, and our clients or people, we're talking about clients and receiving it. We can have vibrational match with meeting a stranger on the street and know we're instantly want to become friends with them. That's vibrational match energy. It's just so we're more aligned. And a lot of people will say, I love coming to Angel Day, right? Like people have told me that over years and years. I love coming to Angel Day because I love being with like-minded people. That's vibration match energy. We are attracted to be around certain people. If it was a day of, I don't know, negative vibe, which is far from it, no one's going to show up. They want to show up and be part of a vibrational match energy of higher vibration and experiencing joy, healing, whatever it is that they've come to Angel Day to be part of. So I think, because as you guys have been talking, I'm saying to Raphael, what is it that you really wanted us to share about vibrational match? Because most of the time when we think attract vibrational match, we talk about manifesting and where is your energy? And I get that it's more of how do we know what we do ourselves to lift our vibration, but what do we do with clients to help them be in more of a state to receive the healing of Raphael? And that's, I know that that's where he's telling us to go. How do we assist our clients and the people listening to our podcast to be more open to receive the vibration of Archangel Raphael's healing energy? Okay, Sam, your turn.
Oh my goodness, talk about a hot potato.
We're bouncing all over the place, but that's why Raphael brought vibration. How do we assist our clients to receive the healing easier?
Well, I think it's for sure one of the most important things that we have is we want our clients to be open to receive. And that all comes with regards to our thoughts, right? So if I come to you as a client and I'm saying, well, this is a load of woo-woo and this isn't going to work. Is it going to work for me? No, absolutely not. But if I come to you and I'm open and thinking, I'm going to give this a go and I'm going to see if this helps me, and I'm open and receiving and I understand and I feel safe and I feel confident, I'm going to open myself up to that healing, and it's going to happen because I believe that it will happen. So a lot of it is our thought patterns as well, and the quantum physics, proves that too, with we mentioned quantum entanglement in the last episode, and how the action upon one atom can simultaneously, instantly affect another atom in the same way. Well, that's the same between two people, so yeah, if somebody else's atoms are vibing and feeling good and feeling positive, it's very often that we will start to feel good and we will start to feel positive. And I think that again comes back to that therapeutic relationship. it's positive thinking, positive thought patterns.
Yes. Anything you want to add, Tracy, to that?
You know what? Sam summed it up the best. It's all about having that positive vibe, right?
Uh-huh.
As soon as you're around someone that's a bit negative, and me being an empath, I really, really have to put up some shielding and stuff because just an example, my husband comes home from work and he brings all that negative stuff that came home. And before he even gets to the house, I can feel it. So I'm already running music up and making sure that things are good going. And when he comes in the house, I'm there to greet him. So it's bringing his vibration up.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yes. Well, it's awareness of vibration.
Yeah.
And Raphael, when we work with our clients, there are times that our clients are in pain.
Yes.
And, we know that things will shift during the session, but it's us projecting that it can shift. Yes. It's that vibrational atom entanglement, quantum physics, that we know that the pain will decrease as we are sharing the language for the client. And the client isn't going to want to work with us as a practitioner if we're in pain. Because I look like we have to be very aware, and any healer out there, we have to be very aware of where our vibration is. Yesterday, I was tanked. I've been go. There's been tons of events happening, and I haven't had a day off, and I don't remember. And sometimes people wonder, I run my own business, and it isn't a 9-to-5, but I'm running a full-time business plus. And I was tanked yesterday. And so I had to cancel clients. And that is what I do when I know that my vibration is running low. It's part of me being responsible for my own well-being and for my clients' well-being. And it took just an extra text to a few people to say, I'm sorry, I need to reschedule, and this is when my times are available. Does any work? And thank goodness it did. But that is us being responsible as healers and practitioners. And whatever we're doing, it makes no difference where we're working or how we're doing it. If we're not in a good space, we shouldn't be doing it. That's all about that vibration energy. And yes, I'm feeling way better today. I still need to take some more time eventually. But it's our awareness of our vibration, because that entanglement, I love how I keep asking Sam to talk about it, but quantum physics makes such a difference with the vibration if we're going to be the conduit for our clients. And that is why I love that Sam has joined me to teach the Angel Empowerment Healing Program, because she brings in that whole teachings around quantum physics for us as the healers, what is so important for us if we're going to be the conduit. And that is where it's that vibration where we are at. It's that vibration match to come back, because I kept thinking, why did Raphael want us to be talking about vibrational match? Because this isn't really a manifestation. Sam.
Cindy, could you I'm just aware, as you were saying there, I mean, we're very familiar with being a conduit, but could you just explain to our listeners what we mean by when we say that we're a conduit for Archangel Raphael?
So what that means is we allow our physical body to be a channel for Archangel Raphael, and he's the divine healer. So we're allowing his vibration to move through our vibration. And he's always said that the reason that it works or it amps it up is because it's going through a physical to a physical, because he isn't in physical. He is pure divine vibration. And so yesterday when I rescheduled is because I'm tired. My vessel wasn't going to be amped up enough to be the conduit. And so we teach, and I am big about this because before I even founded the Angel Empowerment Healing, I was always teaching our Angel Empowerment practitioners that if you get tired after a session, whether it's doing an angel card reading or you're doing a Reiki session or another healing modality, if you get tired after a session, that is your number one key to know you're giving your own energy.
Mhm.
And as practitioners, it is absolutely key to keep our own energy intact and just flow, Raphael, through us. The bonus, there is a bonus, everybody. The bonus is that when we flow through us, we are also receiving healing.
Yes.
It's just that we keep our vibration intact. So thank you, Sam, for getting me to clear that up. And Tracy, before you got some of the techniques, that we teach for the practitioners, before you got some of the techniques, and you're also an amazing hairdresser. And before you got these techniques to be able to take care of your energy, what was it like for you?
Sorry. Okay. So we're
Body language.
yeah. Pull up a seat. No, it was hectic. I took everything very personally.
Mm-hmm.
If a haircut didn't go right for a client, I always thought it was all my fault, that I didn't understand, that I was really hard on myself. I would do everything from having them come back and sit in my chair and give them their service again. And it just got to the point where I was driving myself crazy. And now with the tools that I've learned, it's so much easier to be able to, okay, I have a new client come in. She sits in my chair. I do my grounding. I do my shielding. And then once I get to know her or him and see how their energy is, then I can also say, okay, I know how I'm going to change my energy around so it works with them, if that is making sense. I always call myself a little bit of a chameleon because I can switch my energies to able to work with certain people.
And that's vibrational match. That's another example of shifting your vibration to put your client, hair client, or Angel Empowerment Heal client in a vibrational zone of matching so that they're in a calmer state. And so because I'm one of your clients as a hairdresser, one of the things that I love with Tracy is when she shampoos my hair and when she gives me the massage, she flows Raphael. And I can feel it so strong and I love it. It's absolutely so, for people will do it unconsciously. They bring that calm state with even out the awareness, but because Tracy is aware of flowing Raphael and I'm aware that she does, then I'm open to receive it. And so then it's tenfold. And, if we think about it, it's just that what you would have been doing also, because I know you are working on somebody's physical body, even with hair, and giving way too much of yourself.
Yes, I do that. Yes, that's true.
If you've changed it up.
I have changed it up. Yes, I've when I do shampoos at the same time, a lot of people don't understand that a lot of tension that they carry or stress is in their scalp. So if the scalp on your skin or the skin on your scalp isn't moving, that is a sign to me that, we need to flow Raphael. So I'll ask the client prior and they're like, yeah, okay. So I just let them, take a couple deep breaths. And then I start to massage and I can feel as I'm doing it, I can feel Raphael and I'm getting the same massage on my scalp, so to say, if that, the whole energy thing, right? So I'm getting the same sort of thing as I'm working on my client. And then within 3 or 4 minutes, you just feel them completely kind of deflate, and the skin on their scalp, just, you can move it. So,
and I can tell you it works, because she's like, Cindy, what have you been doing lately? But the key, the reason I even brought it up is the fact that you've learned to keep your energy intact as you've been flowing, Raphael, whether it's a hairdressing client or whether you're working doing card readings or angel empowerment healing. And that is part of our taking care of our vibration. We have been all over the place in the topics on this podcast. We've talked about, if I listen back to this, there's probably 10 different things we've talked about. But,
I'm wondering how many listeners are actually now feeling their scalp to see if their skin is moving, because mine is. So I'm feeling pretty good about that right now.
That's awesome, because that's one of the biggest signs, is that scalp, that skin, that it just, when I started working with Raphael, that was one of the things I really, really connected with when I started doing massages. Yeah.
Okay. Well, honestly, thank you so much, Tracy. We've had two podcast shows with you back to back, and this has just been amazing. So thank you for joining us. And if you want to find out more about Tracy Morris, then please visit our website at angelempowermenthealing.com/founding-members, and you will see Tracy's picture down there.
Yes, thank you so much, Tracy. And thank you to our listeners for us bouncing all over the place through this podcast. But I just trust that Raphael has shared what he'd like many of you to hear. And so once again, thank you for joining and listening to us. My name is Cindy Smith.
And my name is Sam Bell. Tune in next time.
Thank you for joining us on the Angel Empowerment Healing Show. Your hosts, Cindy Smith and Sam Bell, will be back next week with more tools, advice, and angel messages to empower you to own your wellness. Visit our podcast page at www.angelempowermenthealing.com/podcast, where you will receive 3 healing meditations recorded as a thank you for being one of our listeners.